Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Innkeeper, and today we're going to be playing Tree Simulator. As you can see, we're looking at a very lush, dense forest right in. Oh, there's a chest. Okay, great. I completely forgot about all the storage units I kept ever since the refurbishments. Wait, it's not really been... It's refurbished would mean we built it and then, you know, upgraded it, fixed up a little because it's a bit messy. Not the word I want to use there. No, when we created these buildings right here way back when in like episode 18 or something like that, they're still here. I've just forgot about them. Although this fields or the trees haven't actually been here for anywhere near as long, but still I forgot about them. Oh well, we'll leave them there. I feel like if I get rid of them, the game's gonna break or something. It's like, no, that's history you're getting rid of. Anyway, I didn't realize there's like a tiny bunch of logs on the top right here on the sort of, oh no, log pile. There we go, log pile. Anyway, we're gonna go on sort of a mass deforestation right here. We go over to farm something, what, I don't know. It's a Monday. I've just got back from work. I'm feeling pretty good. You know, let's get some timber and stone done. We need to finish off our town hall, which should hopefully end rather well, although I'm worried that the sort of tower might look a little bit weird in comparison to the rest of the structure. It's going to look so strange. I need to make a clock tower, but it's just going to be really flat for a clock face, but also at the same time rather big for a clock face, that it might just seem out of place. Yo. I don't know, it sounded like I was getting some sort of rhyme going on right there, some sick rap lyrics, but unfortunately, I don't really have that level of linguistic skill. So instead, what we're going to do, is that the right word? Sure, probably is. I'm going to look at this fire and just be oh, great. Okay, a spider near Cyrus. Why Cyrus? Also, I haven't said your name in a while, Cyrus. Why are you sitting down next to the fire? Are you the bum? I knew it. Cyrus is the bum. There's got to be one person right here. Of course, he is a bum, obviously. I mean, he could be a homeless person. Now he's going to cook that spider because that's all he can afford at the moment. Which is the point, because he can't afford it. He had to hunt for that. Oh, unless, of course, his hobby is to hunt, of which case, that's fine. Just make sure you're not Mike. Anyway, there we go. We still got this raider just chilling out on this island. Thankfully, they're not waterborne, which just sounds really funny now that I think about it. Do I feel loopy today? I don't know. I haven't really done anything weird, so there we are. Samuel and KJ are apparently purchasing goods from FRL right there. Amazingly timed, to be honest. It looks like there is some sort of exchange going on. Anyway, let's pause the game. Otherwise, we are going to be wasting valuable time doing absolutely nothing whatsoever. So what we need to do is fill in the timbered brick on the second floor right here. Are we going to put in any stone here? No, we haven't already, unfortunately, which makes me think we should, just to sort of poke it out a little bit. Otherwise, it might look kind of strange. Will it look strange? I think it really will. If anything, we should get rid of the middle layer right there. Although then this looks quite small, but then again, it makes sense because 3 blocks up, and then this, I believe, is 4 blocks high. No, this is 3 blocks high. Hold on a second. Instead of just judging it, I could just place. This is actually 3 blocks high. This makes it quite difficult to do this now, actually. Maybe I can do a little bit of a redesign with the sort of exterior facing wall on the second floor. That might be a good idea. Just sort of pop it out by 1 block, because I think that will definitely help to make it look a lot finer. And then maybe we can bring the roof down by 1 more. Although at that point, then it starts to crush that floor and it ends up looking quite strange. Do we even need to do this? Or can we just have these 2 floors be very large? I mean, that was the point, wasn't it? Yeah, I suppose it was. Are we even going to have a second floor right here for them to walk around? Probably not. However, what I have thought of doing is making sort of these little windows right here. Well, I think I already mentioned that in the last episode. But yes, some of these windows, you sort of one right there, one right there, one right there. None of these smaller floors right here. Just because otherwise the roof looks quite bland. There's nothing really going on with it. For some reason, adding these sort of windows, even though they're going to be quite irrelevant on this structure since we are not going to have a floor right here. Unless we do, in which case, there we go. But it's very unlikely, to be honest with you. We still need to put some stuff along here now that I'm looking at this. Yeah, the full timber. We'll get the full timber in while I'm mucking around right here. We'll fill in that little block right there. We will make sure none of them's going in that direction. Let's look over here as well in case it's doing the same. In case it's doing the same thing. I was on some sort of rampage right there with butchering the English language, as I usually am. Anyway, right, you know what? I'm just going to go with... We could just transition to full timber. You know what? That might look really good. I've had an epiphany when looking at the full timber. What if we just transition to full timber? Maybe we don't need to have this sort of little transitionary block that we have here. Transition is apparently my key word. I use that word a lot anyway. It's a good word. It's a very good word. Okay, it conveys exactly what you're thinking, because of course that is the purpose of the word, of which it means to go from one to the other without it. Well, I mean, it actually just means to go from one to the other, like topics, you know, instead of just sort of spiraling and whirlwind of tangents. Anyway, let's just continue onwards. So we're going to fill in this with full timber. Most of this episode is probably going to be just focusing all of our efforts, got there in the end, on the tower, which I'm really worried about, to be honest with you. Is it going to go well? Maybe. I don't really know. Tell you what, I'm missing out on some ceramic tiles right here. I should really get that done. The start of the game, let's not waste any time. We need to eventually get some scaffolding all around this tower, which is going to be really fun to do, especially on the inside. Oh, joy. Merv, get off the computer case. It's not your new cage. Rather large though. Yeah, there we go. Right. It's gonna be awful when I move. Actually, can I fit this thing in my car? I don't know. It's rather large. Anyway, too large maybe. I think definitely my computer case is absurdly huge and quite expensive. Now that I think about it. I say now that I think about it. I got it cheap, but still quite expensive. Where am I going? But mostly I got it because it's easy to clean. Well, I was going to say low maintenance then, but it is. It's low maintenance, easy to clean. There's loads of expansion points that I plan on using in the future. And not only that, I'm future-proofing myself for builds. You know, what I've got in here isn't going to be my final build for the rest of my life. Oh no, I'm going to have other builds. And I would like to keep the case, which is the whole point. So there we go. I don't really like the idea of switching to something I've got to learn all over again. And blah, blah, blah. What's the perfect way of doing and all that fun stuff. I already know it. Work around it. Anyway, it sounds like I'm trying to like tell a judge why I should have not murdered that person. Well, not that. Why murdering that person? Wait, what the hell's my train of thought right now? I'm trying to think of murdering people. Am I? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let's murder people. Anyway, this is going to look... How is this going to look? This is... I kind of like the idea, if we just get rid of the scaffoldings. Otherwise, we're never going to know, surely. If we just get rid of this bit. Okay, it's not that bad, because of the way the... Where the hell am I? Alright, because of the way the two boundaries or borders work on the certain block types. It looks like they connect to one another. So that's quite nice looking. I imagine the same thing on the other side. Merv, you're eating my clothes. Get off here. Like you're trying to climb a mountain. Okay, there we go. Yep, he's gone. Alright, let's just grab this. No. Get over. Oh no, you got your foot stuck. Like, not a foot, it's a claw. No, thing. Right, let me just unstuck it. Don't fly. Okay, there we go. I've just unstuck your foot. Don't panic. Okay, panicked. Right, anyway. Sorry about that. Let's just pause the game. We still have our boar fella who's chilling out, doing his bory things. And that is that level of the floor done. Done. The way I said done there pleased me. So I think we're just going to get the block first. We're going to have it go pretty high up. You know, probably to around about here. And then at that point we might start to do some cool things with it. Of which, actually, do we? Maybe not. Maybe we just sort of just have it be a big block. Just keep going up. And then maybe after that we can also do some decorations to make it look a little less hideous, which it inevitably will look. Yeah, sure. I'm really worried how tall this thing is really going to require to be in order to make a nice clock tower. Yeah, we'll get one face done first. So, you know, one step at a time. Let's go to the Umber brick and let's see how we want to get this started. Well, really, it might be a good idea for us to since we already have scaffolding on these sides, do we want to break through this and just get some scaffolding all around it? Might be a good idea now that I think about it. If we destroy that and do the same on the other side, and then what we can do is we can get some scaffolding, if I can find it, as I always have trouble doing, and we can just place, I mean, the scaffolding is going to have to come out by about 3 blocks here first. Then what I can do is it can go around to that far. 3 blocks again. Did I say Jafar there? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Right, there we go. This bit's going to be a little bit of a kerfuffle. Not really, it's going to be easy enough. You just do that. And then I've just got to find the appropriate point that doesn't delete everything. That one does delete everything. There we go. Fantastic. So now we can work around the building fairly convincingly without having too many problems, other than, of course, this little location right here, which I think I know how to deal with, which is just simply doing this, extending the floor on either side, and then, of course, need to get rid of those little bits of scaffolding stick out, and then, of course, removing that stair that it's next to and just flattening off and have it go all the way around the rest of the structure. So there we are. That's my little rendition. Is that a rendition? I don't know, my explanation for how this is going to be constructed. Let's get all the scaffolding done first, and then we can go over to the tricky stuff. I say that's the tricky stuff. Actually, isn't that tricky if I just go insane on scaffolding, as I should really have been doing ever since the start of this Let's Play series, but for some reason I'm just terrible at following any sort of rule or regulation, because I'm cool. I'm not, you know, not hip with the kids, yo. Anyway, I make lots of people make that kind of joke. I don't know. I don't think I'm really that young. Wait, what? Old. I mean, to me making those. Oh, these kids these days. They're hip hop. Anything like that. I am 22 years of age. I don't think that's really going to be something around my age group. There we are. But of course, it's not really. I'm being sarcastic at the same time, so, you know, I don't mean it for those that are curious what sarcasm is. There we go. Unless, of course, people right now are probably thinking, oh, he's being sarcastic about what he just said about sarcasm right there. No, wait a minute. This is starting to go down a rabbit hole that I do not want to go down. Let's just make some nice scaffolding and continue onwards on our lovely, beautiful day right here, because that's what this day is. It's a lovely, beautiful day in the land of Islay. This was done correctly. There we go. It's an illusion. Almost. Kind of. What is it? It's like, I gotta get the angle. If I just, like, get the angle right here. Oh, come on. Can I get the illusion? No. I don't think I can, because of the way the blocks work. Alright, it doesn't matter. Anyway. The game is paused because apparently there's another spider near Seaboy. And he's near our construction site. Someone take out that bloody spider. This is against health and safety regulations. Oh, now where's he gone? Oh, if he jumps in my face, I'm going to shit myself. Where has he gone? Oh, there he is. Terrifying little beast. Oh, he's climbing up here now. They're really creepy. Very scary. Right, let's scroll down. I'm surprised we haven't seen a matriarch in like 12 years. Nothing around here, no enemies, which is great for us, other than the Marauder, and Marauder Island. It's now been named Marauder Island. For those that don't know, completely unaware of the new name of the island, the name for the island now is Marauder Island. Right, just having a lot of trouble there talking, as I usually do. Alright, let's go up to as high as the gods will allow us, which is around about here, and then we should really get rid of the scaffolding along this line anyway. There's no reason of keeping it, so I may as well. There we go, nice and easy, and I suppose along there I can also get some more scaffolding set up. I don't see any reason to not do that, so let's go ahead and do that. How do I get up here again? That's through there, okay, so that's good. Right, yep, let's go back to our scaffolding. I'll get the same done on this side. There we go. Nice and easy. So that'll be the scaffolding for the next layer. We have to do the same thing on this side as well, which means we may have to get rid of the roof. Is that really going to be necessary? Probably will be, yes. How much of the roof do we get rid of? Let's see. So we want it to be from the inside here. Do we want to go one block higher? Probably not. I think for now, we'll be fine for a little while. It's just we need to get up to around about this section right here before we can just use the power of the roof in order to, well, increase our horizons, as it were. So what we're going to do is mine right here, and that should be able to allow them to have free entry. Although the way it allows it isn't great. Yeah, hold on a minute. I would rather the scaffolding be here, which means I want to destroy this one and this one. So they can get through here without any problems, although they can get through this little block, I believe, anyway, so they should be fine. I guess we're about to find out, really. We'll do the same on the other side. There we go. The wall's already underway. Look at that. Very quick, not the wall. We're not building a wall, we're building a tower. Hopefully it's going to look okay. I'm worried that it's going to not look okay, to be honest with you. Just because of the scale of our structure, it's either going to be too overpowering or too underpowering. I don't think there's going to be a middle ground. Well, there is a middle ground, but it's very hard to get that middle ground on your first, excuse me, go. So there we go. Oh yeah, I'm going to remember to do this every now and again because of the fiasco of last session, where just 40 or an hour's, I think it was an hour's worth of recording just went to waste. Because I had, well, no, it didn't technically go to waste because thankfully the recording was still there. I mean, I've had a case where it wasn't there and it made me very sad. But that is not this case. We are fine. We are happy in this world. We need to get the scaffolding to go to about here, and then we can follow the normal roads. Oh, okay. It's very tough to do this properly. So it looks like they can't fit through here. That's a shame. Unless, of course, there's just a massive hole there. It's not allowing them. No, they can't. So what we need to do is get rid of this and this. There we go. Nice and easy. I assumed they wouldn't be able to, but I figured I would go for the option that required a little less effort and at the same time give me a lot more insight into how the game works. Even though by now I should really know how the game works, but that's not an excuse. There we go, and they should be able to get up here. So as soon as they get the scaffolding done for this side, we are going to extend our horizons. Even though I should really have only get rid of one side, but oh well, it's just easier doing it like this. Now we will go ahead and... Is that the second time I've said expand our horizons? I don't know why I keep saying that. Why am I saying that? No good reason. The guard doesn't say it, so there you go. Maybe Merv says it every now and again. Anyway, horizons! Oh, that's why, because we had a really nice horizon today. Maybe that's it. Right, it's in my mind. Here we go. So we'll go up to as high as the roof is going with our umber brick. Just going as a straight up block. It may look ugly and disgusting, but you know what? So am I. So there we are. I'm kind of annoyed that this won't make... Okay, well, it'll make it, but the scaffolding's not high enough, so I won't be able to get everywhere. Little bit of a shame. I'm going to go... Well, 3 blocks high, because that's as high as you can build in this. Or they can build in this. Or, you know, you! You, Bob! That's as high as you can build. Let's check for any enemies, because I have nothing to do. Just watching them build at this point until we can get to the sort of more interesting parts of the design features, being the clock tower itself. Lots of spiders around here. Very evil. Just move all this up. There we are. Fantastic. So we're looking good around here. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to be doing a live stream event right after I finish this town hall. I probably will. It will probably be the final live stream event, however. So, there you go. Just something to mention. For Season 3, not the final live stream before I just, I don't know, go on some sort of rampage. But there we go. Unless it is, in which case, thanks for watching. It was really grim to say for some reason. I feel like death just released itself from my veins. Oh, wait, no, that was just Merv crawling away from me. Why do you crawl away from me, parrot? Alright, there we go. Anyway, we'll continue to watch our little migrants, villagers, townsfolk build away for glorious union. Get off there before I break your neck. Get over it, parrot. There we go. Trying to go over to the cloves again. They make it all the way around from this end, don't they? Yeah, they go down. Oh, right, they go down from there. Okay, that's still quite convenient. That's nice. I like that. On the inside, we don't really need this wall. I don't know why I made it now that I think about it. There was no reason for this wall at all. I could have used it for lots of extra space, but I didn't. I suppose what I can do is just separate these two rooms off and just have them be separate rooms. Yeah, I guess I could do that. That's fine. I'm happy enough with that. I could just, I'd need to mine out the floor, I suppose. So I could get that done. I can at least get this bit mined out and the other side mined out. Are they uneven? 8 by 9. 8 by 9, okay. Just double checking, it fell off to me. That's why I checked the numbers first before I just assume it's all going horribly wrong. Oh, it looks like they're building this in a very intelligent way. That's odd, I wasn't expecting that at all. Oh, look at this. They're kissing. Look away. Shun them. Kissing in public, you make me feel awkward. Right, there we go. Oh, god damn it. Colby, get over here. Jared, move over. There we go. Let JK do all the fine work. I'm waiting for one of them to get inevitably stuck. It's going to happen one of these days. Do I need to put anything in the corners? Or, better yet, do I need to get rid of the corners? Well, I know a bunch of spiders spawn, so I don't really need to bother being scared by them. I do feel like getting rid of the corners. Or maybe from here on in, I could leave the corners as they are. Look, I get it, there's spiders. There are a lot of spiders in the forest. They are going to die because they're making their way towards our most powerful units. Look, it got one shot by Carl White. Just wrecked that spider. Didn't even blink. Which was a good thing, because if he did blink, he may have missed. The blinkage. Blinkage. It's like droopage. Blinkage does sound as fun to say as droopage. But there we go. Everyone, get out of my face. Right, there we go. No, don't drink my water, parrot. You have your own water. Right. What's wrong with your water? No, I'll drink your water. I don't know why I feel slightly ill doing that. Just, it looks fine. It tasted fresh like water. It was fresh twice a day. Just refill. It was nice. But the idea of drinking it from his bowl just felt really weird. I feel like I was taking something from him. What the hell? What are they doing? Right, anyway, stop moving. You're in an infinite cycle of pure pain and struggle. Stop it. Right, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, tower. So how's this going to look in comparison to the rest of the structure? When you look at this, like this is it without the little tower bit. We just get rid of that little nub right there. Nub's a fun word as well. I sound really weird today. Just dense. Is dense the right word? I don't know, it's just I'm laughing at funny words. And it just doesn't sound like something funny. It's not funny. I think that's why it's weird. Anyway, is it weird? Anyway, just gonna make weird noises while I listen to Merv chewing on nuts and make me going slowly insane. Slowly and slowly insane! Wow, I just realized this game has no clouds. Where are the clouds? Whoa. What's that next to the sun? What is that? Is that my impending doom? Why is that the center? The sun's not the center. Is it moving? I didn't know the sun even moved in this game. I suppose it does. Yeah, it's no wait, does it? I have no idea. Well, I guess no, it won't because I forgot the game's not in eternal light mode as a normal thing. But I've had eternal light mode on since like episode 27, so I've just forgot there's even a night mode. Maybe we should change it so there's a night mode. It might make things interesting. Maybe that's why a necromancer, well, not necromancer, that's why a dinosaur, the fuck am I saying? Matriarch, there we go. That's why a matriarch hasn't come on by, because always day is on. You know what, that sounds interesting now that I think about it. Maybe a day of night would really help us to invigorate, you know, yeah, let's do that. there we go. I'm not just sure how this works. Where'd the sun go? It's still there. I think I have to refresh. Oh, I can't be bothered to refresh. Right. Just put always day on. In fact, I'll leave it off so that the next session... What I could... Oh, no. The next session will be me live streaming. I don't know. Right. I'll leave always day on. Just enabled. Right. I was going to be fun for a second. Oh, wait. No. Maybe I need to actually start the game. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Always day. Has that done anything? Ooh, it feels like the sun's moving. Is it moving? Oh, it is. It's moving. Oh, my God. Sorry, is that my cursor? What is that bit? Right, the sun's moving now. Our impending doom is upon us. And I am scared to my death. To my death, apparently. For matriarch spawns, I blame everyone else. Right, anyway. Let's play the actual game right now. The tower, I think... Yeah, what am I trying to say? We should get rid of the corners for the tower. Do I want to do that? I mean, yeah, because I want there to be... sort of a cylindrical design. But at the same time, I feel like it's going to get rid of the whole rustic aesthetic of the tower itself, which I do quite like, and just sort of modernizing, smoothing the corners, as it were. You know, I'm coming up with excuses. Oh, look, the sun's too far away. I don't like this. Oh, I'm scared to death. All right, let's get the rhythm of the night. The rhythm of the night. I'm pretty sure I can't just go around singing that on YouTube. Right, here we go. I'm going to go nuts. Is that how tall it needs to be until we can start making the... No, wait, stop. Pause. Unleash. Force unleashed. Stop. Right, okay. Pause that game. Pause this game, not that game. Or the game. I lost the game. Right. Let's go to our scaffolding. And let's go ahead and... put some scaffolding in. Would help, wouldn't it? You know, if I knew what I was doing. But of course, that requires a level of competency that of which I do not possess. It requires a level of competency of which I do not possess. No, yeah, I said that correct. Kind of. Anyway, let's get the scaffolding in. Do I want to put a nice little block of scaffolding just going through it so it makes sense? Probably not. I'm just sort of scared right now because I realize I've just turned my day off. Wow, it says midday there. I've not seen that in years. At least it feel like it's been years. Let's put the game down a little bit. I wonder if a matriarch spawns. I kind of hope one does. I want to see what happens. I want it. I want it. Even though that probably won't end up taking place. Look at all the enemies around here. I think the only problem with having the night on is because I put it on in the first place. It was on because it didn't really serve any extra purpose, and it was annoying to watch since it would be dark. But you know what? It might be nice to have a little change of pace just for a session before I go back to my always day, because I'll probably end up getting sick of this. Look at this hole. I should really make a doorway on the inside for this now that I think about it. Oh, you know, I'll do it later. Right. Building. Let's go to our umber brick and let us go up to... Well, we only want to get one face done first. Since this is a 10 by 10 design, I think it's a good idea just to get the front done first, since that's where the clock tower is going to go. Then again, is it going to be on all sides? That's a good point, is it? Do I need it on all sides? It would make sense, wouldn't it? Alright, let's just see how tall this needs to be first. Is that as tall as it needs to be? Maybe not. It could probably go up by a little bit more. I'm worried there's not enough shape to this tower, and it looks just like kind of dull. It doesn't look fun, does it? It's not fun. Well, of course, there are going to be blocks sticking out from this wall. I've got to remember that. So I shouldn't be too worried, although I have realized right now that the wall is quite high up. So I need to deal with that. Maybe getting some more scaffolding around it from the back here might be a good idea. If we go to our utility scaffolding, pause the game. So what we need to do is sort of just go up from here. Well, okay, go out a little bit more. Is that as high up as we want to go? Well, we've got to do it by how much we've got going across, surely. Because that means we can then cut this bit off. Okay, all the way off, if you would please. There we go. And then from there, we can... I mean, we can do something resembling a stairway. The only problem with that is, of course, I think I've fucked it up already. Well, the problem, as you can clearly see, is that I've got nothing to latch on to get rid of the second half. Just stop chewing me. Right. Anyway. Let's get rid of this. Let's do it again. Just the more monotonous way, which is to do it like this. I suppose I can get rid of that bit afterwards.